Um, People seem to really be inspired to change when it's rooted to something they feel very personally connected to. So we wondered if you could talk about some very small personal changes that people can put into practice in their daily lives to nurture their sense of connection and help inspire them to see the world through a more positive, compassionate.
Well, I think in order for people to make positive changes in their lives, it's important to make meaningful um, changes in our personal lives as we go through the day. So I would recommend a few things. I would recommend to everyone to have some kind of a morning program. And when we get up in the morning, to try to resist the temptation to just jump out of bed and have a cup of coffee, off to work, to take some time to get up earlier if necessary, to center ourselves or to quiet the mind, to sit quietly, perhaps do something physical also, to use our body to celebrate in some way through whatever, yoga, stretching, tai chi, or something, but also to allow our mind to quiet, to connect with the purpose that we have for our day, for the purpose of our life, to connect with something beyond just the usual chatter, to the inner wisdom and silence that's always present. So I think having a morning program where we start off the day in a way that we're remembering who we are and that we're on this planet just for a short time, and that for the short time we're here, we're grateful to consciously cultivate an attitude of gratitude and thanksgiving for this precious opportunity of a human life, to respect life, to respect myself, to celebrate my life, to find the unique gifts that I have and to unfold gifts more and more every day to bless the world, and give thanks knowing that this day all kinds of things I couldn't imagine that could be really fantastic could be coming and unfolding, and to really cultivate this consciously, because our mind can be our greatest ally or our greatest enemy and most of it is what our thoughts are focusing on. So to consciously cultivate an internal positive state of mind, and do it from the first thing in the morning, and allow that to flow through the day, and realize that we cannot change other people. What we can change is our response to what they're doing. And so if I try to change someone else, in many ways, that's an act of violence. I want you to change. We don't like it if someone tries to change us. But what we can do is understand ourselves better, and as Gandhi said so well, to be the change that we would like to see in the world by actually exemplifying that. So I think having a morning program that reestablishes for us every morning a sense of gratitude and a sense of inner silence and inner peace that we can then allow to percolate through our thoughts and feelings through the day is important. Also, I think to try every day to do something that allows us to connect with nature. Very often we live in our daily lives disconnected from nature in artificial boxes and artificial lighting and sound and everything. So to somehow every day, if we can, do something. Look at the sky, do a little gardening, take a walk, take a swim, somehow take our shoes off, do something to connect with nature. I think that reconnects us with a sense of being part of a benevolent power that's supporting all life on this planet. And then I think a third thing is, if we can, every day to do something that is creative. Something for us that's creative. It doesn't have to be anything big deal, but maybe writing in a journal, or dancing around a little bit in the backyard, or doing a blog, or writing a story, or doing some music or art or poetry, or whatever, something that we just feel like we can express our creativity, because creativity, intuition, and I think altruism and compassion are very much connected. And then the fourth thing is kind of obvious, but I think I would really also recommend questioning the official stories in our society, the official protein story, the official calcium story, the official human superiority story, and a lot of the other stories in the medical system, to realize that we have the keys to radiant health within us. That as we treat other beings with kindness and compassion, we're creating a foundation for joy and happiness and peace in our own lives, if we haven't already moved to a completely plant-based diet, to really make an effort to do that, and to live our lives as best we can without causing suffering to other living beings. Because as soon as I do that, as soon as I take out my wallet and I pay someone to stab an animal or to harm them in some way, steal from them, steal their babies, all that stuff, I create inside myself a force field where I don't want to think about it. I would rather not know. If someone brings up, well, would you like to see a video about what pigs go through for or something? We say, no, I don't want to hear about it. I wouldn't enjoy my bacon. So the whole idea is to live my life so that I'm actually living my values. To have integrity with my values. I think all of us, as we do that, that naturally creates within our mind a force field that is not only more creative, but is more happy and is more focused. We can get things done because we know what we're doing. And so to bring our lives into alignment with our values every day, and I think it's not something we do just once. I mean, every day we have challenges. Every day maybe we have to face, do I really tell the truth here? Do I really, how do we live? And the more we, I think, act in integrity and in alignment with our values, the more that frees up our energy.